Warriors trail by 15. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. We've got Williams, also Pierce out there, and it's Malone in at the 4 slot. And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Detroit. Barnes outside. Back to Love. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Love. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Williams. Here's Smits, guarded by Jordan. Anderson against Pierce. Warriors with the rebound. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Edwards finds Jordan. Barnes down low. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Love. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here's Ferry. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Malone. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pierce in the high post. Working on Anderson.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Edwards finds Jordan. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And the Pistons making a change here. Davis is checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Williams kicks to Pierce over Anderson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to fall. And really a nice string of possessions here, but they still got a ways to go.
Detroit leading by 9. Williams looking around. And there's the pass to Davis. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And here's Barnes for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Boyd's checked in for Edwards. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. In third, the Warriors.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Strickland. Kicks to Pierce. Outside, Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jordan. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got 3 assists tonight.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Love outside. Pass to Barnes. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Ferry.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Malone. Sweet little floater. And now it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Here's Floyd following the 3 by Detroit.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2
Feeds it to Jordan. 2 points. That one goes.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Here's Strickland. Here's a screen. Shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Warriors making a switch here. Ceballos is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Donaldson's checked in. We've got 1:28 left here in the third quarter. Passes it to Ceballos. Here's Love. And the layup's good off the glass. Love's got his first basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Donaldson. Kicks to Davis. Dishes it to Pierce. With some arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Pierce has got 15.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Floyd. He has 7. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Love. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Floyd, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Pistons. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Perry passes to Pierce. Here's Donaldson. He's got 6. The pass to Strickland. Tries a 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Sanders. He's out there with Floyd. Ceballos is out there with Rollins. And it's Rustov in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pistons leading by 13. Here's Strickland. Pass to Donaldson. 14 feet away, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Sanders. Pass to Ford. Over Strickland. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Floyd.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Strickland. He kicks it to Davis. Here's Strickland. Here's Austin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, the Milwaukee Bucks will come into town. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pistons making a change here. That one misses. Warriors trail by 14. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Anderson passes to Barnes.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
At the line for the Warriors, Matt Barnes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Donaldson, he's checked in for the Pistons. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Pistons. Malone, a screen on Edwards. Malone outside. Davis kicks to Malone. The Pistons working the ball around now. 4 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And confidence from the rookie. Williams making the defense pay attention.
So the wing on the left. Anderson inside. Davis is there. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Ferry. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Love check in for the Warriors. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Pierce is checked in for Davis. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Barnes outside. Here's Ceballos. Now the pass to Anderson. Over in the corner, Barnes. Ceballos kicks to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Edwards. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Detroit leading by 14. Outside Williams. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Touchy distance for most. The rookie Williams, though, nails that one with ease.
Pass to Ceballos. Shoots over Malone. Ceballos gets the bucket. Ceballos has got 4 points this quarter.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Malone passes to Ferry. Back to Malone. Over Barnes. Malone misses.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And Anderson kicks to Edwards. Love with the screen on Williams. Anderson against Pierce. Love with the screen for Edwards. Over Williams. Edwards can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Williams with the ball. Passes to Ferry. Here's Malone. Over to the left wing.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Outside Pierce. Second chance shot. Good D by Anderson. Warriors trail by 14. Throws it up high. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Ferry. The dish now to Malone. There's the pass to Donaldson. 6 on the shot clock. Ferry, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Pistons lead by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pistons.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Malone.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Malone.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here is Love. Jordan outside. Outside Edwards. Love outside. And the Warriors miss again. Detroit leading by 16. Outside Williams. The tray. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
3 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Just 5 to shoot. Edwards passes to Anderson. Over Pierce. Anderson can't get it to go. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First team foul.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 19. He lobs it up.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Strickland. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good.
And there's so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
Well, BA, what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
On the court for the Pacers. Pass to Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Drexler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here's Augustine. He's closely guarded. Marion misses.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Ashik. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth, end up going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Alec. Here's Maggette. He's got 12. Outside Augustine. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. And now just a 3-point Indiana lead.
Rise and fire from DJ Augustine. I love it. This guy has so much confidence in his scoring ability.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Maggette. The Pacers making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Left side, Augustine. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Augustine's got 9.
That's the quickness of DJ Augustine. Put it on the deck, get to the driving game. Really nicely done.
Pass to Williams. Here's McDaniel. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams in the post. Rebounded by Marion.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Maggette, pass to Lopez. Outside Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Nails it from 3. 12 points for him.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to McDaniel. From 7 feet away. Chalk up 2 there. McDaniel's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Marion. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. The Pacers, second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
That one drops. He ties it up. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Shrimp. Williams with it. And there's the screen. Here's Shrimp. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Bucks trail. 1:36 left in the third. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And that one's good. McDaniel.
This guy a tough cover for any defender.
Here's Murdoch. Pass to Marion. To halt the run. Fires in the triple. Marion's got 8.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Hornacek, the pass to Ashik. Here's McDaniel. Pass to Shrimp. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Marion. Williams defending. Here's Maggette. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Murdoch. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
McDaniel. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Murdoch. Pass to Marion. Over Williams. And the baseline jumper, no good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Pacers out in front, up 9. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. With the floater. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Edwards.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And for the Pacers, we've got Kevon Looney. And it's Brown in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Shrimp. Rebounded by the Bucks. And for the Bucks, here's Gaddison. Pass to Aguirre. The kick out to Williams. Here's Murdoch. second chance shot. And there it is for him.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Now here's Looney. Off the mark there with a three. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Murdoch. Here's Aguirre. Williams passes to Aguirre. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Murdoch. He buries it from three. Indiana leading. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Shrimp. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Murdoch. Pass to Edwards. Here's Murdoch. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Got it.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Pacers making a switch here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard from Adrian Griffin as he talked with the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Gaddison passes to Aguirre. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
Milwaukee, Kenny Gaddison, third personal foul.
Indiana has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. The rebound by Gaddison. The Bucks trail. Here's Augustine. Here's Aguirre. And a nice finish on the layup.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Drexler. Let's go with a three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now the Pacers on the move. Ahead, jumps up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Milwaukee, let's give a big hand to the ultimate hype group, your Bucks Hoop Troop.
it's Milwaukee now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Marion. They set the screen. Shoots. McDaniel pulls it in. Pass to Drexler. And he lobs it up top. Picked it out of midair. Here's McGetty. Here's Augustine. From 13 feet, down it goes. Augustine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Augustine in the clutch. DJ doing it.
Barrows passes to Drexler. Here's McDaniel. Good on the shot.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Augustine. Pass to Lopez. Here's Marciulionis. Unloads from 13. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
The defense can't be so relaxed at this stage of the game. Not against him.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Milwaukee has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth. Here's Barrows. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Oshik. The three ball. Shot's good by Barrows. And it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Lopez can't hit. Indiana has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Drexler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Marciulionis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
First team foul. At the line for one, Sarunas Marciulionis.
And so they foul intentionally.
DJ Augustine. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Pacers. Barrows. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Marion. Three-pointer. Rebound by Oshik. Indiana on offense. Here's Barrows. To the middle. Here's McDaniel. Outside, Williams. And so it's Indiana winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For
Olajuwon finds Roberts. Here's Richmond. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by David Robinson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Byron Scott out there with Abdul Rauf. Then it's Richmond. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Roberts in at the 4 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Count that one. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here's Scott after the basket by Brooklyn. The pass to Abdul Rauf. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The offensive rebound. Ran out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Adams. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year, checking in at 28 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, the scoring turns the tide.
Olajuwon inside, covered by Brand.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Williams, a solid athlete and has really great court awareness, understanding when he needs to take it to the rack and throw it down.
Pass to Olajuwon. Dishes it to Richmond. 76ers moving the ball around. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. Pass to Roberts. 4 on the clock. Richmond for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Richmond's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
Drive by Adams. He dishes it to Robinson. Back to Williams. Adams taking his time here. And the pass to Brand. For the three. Here's Robinson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers trail by 12. To the inside. Outside, Scott. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Brand. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Here's Adams. Open jump shot off the mark.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Abdul Rauf. 8 points for him. Here's Olajuwon. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Olajuwon's got 4 this quarter. Nets leading by 8. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
He throw good. Robinson.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Lyle comes in for Olajuwon, and Winslow subbed in for Scott. Both good from the line that time. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guards?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
And finished off by Robinson.
This is who Miller is. It's his idea. I mean, selfless, pass-first type of point guard.
The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Abdul Rauf. 8 points for him. Here's Lyles. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Lyles got his second bucket of the night.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Abdul Rauf against Miller. Passes it to Teagle. Williams with the ball. On the wing, Miller. Here's Teagle. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 6 assists in the game.
You don't necessarily expect him to fire it from that far away, but he drills it.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's Richmond. Feeds to Winslow. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for Lyles. Here's Abdul Rauf. Bank shot, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Teagle. He's got 11. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toscano Anderson grabs the rebound.
David Robinson.
Toscano Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Richmond, the 76ers with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Miller, the pass to Robinson. And good that time. Robinson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Abdul Rauf. He's got 8. Over Miller. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Abdul Rauf's got 10 points in the game.
And Abdul Rauf excels at getting his shot off and in over the defense. He's a big-time scorer.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Philadelphia has possession. Down by 15. So with Ellis sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. Jeff Foster out there with Robinson. It's Andre Miller, then it's Teagle, and it's Jackson in at the 3. Now, here's Lyons. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Clock at 4. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Rush from outside. Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for the Nets. Kicks it to Foster. The dish to Robinson. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Teagle. Let's go. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. The 76ers trail by 17. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Shots good by Lyons. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Miller against Winslow. Now, here is Miller. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Again, the Nets for 2.
Simply another big night for David Robinson. This guy consistently puts up the big numbers, and when he's on, unstoppable.
Here's Hammonds. Winslow up top.
Switch.
To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The 76ers with some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Lyles. Abdul Rauf comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Scott in for Justice Winslow. And then for Brooklyn, Williams, he's checked in for Robinson. Ellis comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Adams in for Teagle. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Here's what Jacque Vaughn told his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. There's a good screen. Lays it up and banks it in.
That was a sweet move by Williams inside, getting a high percentage shot for himself there.
Here's Abdul Rauf. The pass to Hammonds. Now Olajuwon, defended by Foster. Baseline try. Rebound, Brooklyn. Foster's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ellis dishes to Miller. Back to Ellis. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. And the Nets lead by 20.
And Ellis is really a remarkably consistent shooter from deep. Nice, efficient stroke. Doesn't get any better than watching him fire from outside.
And the Nets with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Lets a floater go. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
The 9-foot shot. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Nets leading by 18. The feed now to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
All right, right now, it's your Sixers, Tennessee.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Roberts is checked in for Hammond. And it's Richmond in for Toscano Anderson. Eldon Brand's checked in for Brooklyn. Robinson comes in for Andre Miller. The 76ers trail by 20. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Abdul Rauf. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible. Since the break, he has really struggled to get going.
And the wing jumper offline. Adams outside. He feeds it to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Abdul Rauf against Ellis. Here's Roberts. Dishes to Olajuwon. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Nets. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Outside for Robinson. The 3. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Love the way Brand is able to use that strong body of his to absorb contact on the way up.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jeff Foster's checked in for Robinson. Jaren Jackson comes in for Reggie Williams. Teagley's checked in for Ellis. And Miller's subbed in for Adams. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
Miller surveying the floor. Here's the floater. No good on the shot. Nice D from Scott. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andre Miller.
Well, you got to be careful how you defend Scott because he's so good at drawing fouls.
For Philadelphia, Byron Scott. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. In terms of the ideal stretch 4, Clark Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor. But as a defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well. And I just love his overall game.
Scott hits them both.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
Now, here is Miller. Here's Teagle. Rebounded by Scott. The 76ers trail by 21.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Robinson.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Winslow. Here's Toscano Anderson. Misses the 3. 54 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Miller outside. And there's the pass to Teagle. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. Rush grabs the miss. Now the 76ers with it. Passes it to Toscano Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for 2, Juan Toscano.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Payne looking around. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The Rockets shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after wins now.
On the court for the Cavaliers. And it's Perkins in at the 4. Inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Got a piece of it. Outside, Williams. Pass to Ewing. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Worthy can't hit. The Cavs trailing. Over to the left wing. Here's Stockton. To the inside. Here's Williams. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Williams, no good on that one. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night, it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be.
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. And Kerr gets it to go.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Outside, Williams. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. With the fadeaway. Ewing, no good.
and they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Kerr, the pass to Stockton. To the paint. Here's Williams. Good work defensively by Kaminsky.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Worthy passes to Ewing. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Ewing's got 5 points.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Stockton pass to Vandeweghe. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The shot by Perkins, no good. The Rockets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Williams' shot is good. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And trust me,
they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Cleveland calls timeout. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Second, the Rockets.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Stockton, down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Houston in the lead. Here's West. Cavaliers with a rebound. Perkins has got 4 rebounds now. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
So it's the Rockets now. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Here's West. Floats one up, and the basket by Maxwell. Maxwell's got 10.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Here's Perkins. Give him 8 points now. It's good.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
2 minutes. Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. McRae's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Maxwell. 10 points for him. Worthy passes to Maxwell. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Perkins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Here's Maxwell. He's got 10. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Bullard. He's got 9. Here's Worthy. Pass to Bullard. 6 to shoot. Here's Maxwell. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now Williams. Here's Humphries. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Humphries has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Here's Maxwell. He's got 13. Here's Worthy. Pass to Bullard from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bullard's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Here's Humphries. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Houston has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one.
Cleveland foul. 3. Second personal foul. First team foul. In for the Cavaliers. Number 44. Number 44.
Pass to Bullard. Here's West. Shot clock at 6. Hey, expanding his range. The Cavaliers pull it in. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Carr. Here's Humphries. That's That three's off the mark. Houston in the lead. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bullard. Now here's Smith. It's rebounded by Scola. Here's McCray. Here's Humphries. And Bullard pulls it down.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And yep, it's good.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Pass to McCray. Here's Carr. Here's Humphries. There's the three. It doesn't go for him. Benoit. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies. He plays so fearless. And he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Stockton. With the drive. Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
No one near him. Basket's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Williams. Pass to West. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Bullard. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Kerr. Over to the wing. Stockton. Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Stockton. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Carr can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside, Williams. Pass to Ewing. Good work there as it goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Steve Kerr taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
To the inside, Kaminsky. Another shot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Sam Perkins. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Frank Kaminsky the third. One shot.
Free throw's good. Kaminsky. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Kerr. Pass to Perkins. Fades and shoots. Good.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Now here's Kaminsky. Here's Maxwell. Intercepted. Here's Kerr. Stockton, pass to Williams. Clock at 6. To the wing, right side. Here's Stockton. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Stockton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Cleveland calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
JV Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 13. Pass to Vandeweghe. Fires for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Vandeweghe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from a three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Outside, Williams. Here's Ewing. The jump hook. And it's Houston scoring again.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He doesn't need much space to knock that down. It's really an incredible skill.
1:21 left in the game. Pass to Worthy. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul. At the line for Houston, James Worthy. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty at the line. Cleveland now, time running out. Stockton, pass to Williams. Out left to the wing. Right wing. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. And he converts the layup. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Vandeweghe. Here's Stockton. Pass to Perkins. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Man, good whistle there.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Rockets, James Worthy.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Humphries. Oh, he tries a three. He can't get that one to fall. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll